Alright, a little late today. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Hello, everybody. How we doing? We good? Hello, Gooey. And there, Yoshi. Debating queuing up for Extreme. Tower Magic Extreme. I don't know if I'll probably be griefing if I do. So I'm a little hesitant. I don't wanna ruin anybody's good time. Hope everybody enjoyed the video yesterday. Oh man, regulating my schedule is tough, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I think for now I'll just hop in here. Hungry? I'm right there with you. Erica was saying that the forked tower. Oh, it looks like it's going on right now. Look for group tower. Let me set myself to party seeker on and head on down. Let's head on down. Unless we already have a healer, so I'm gonna switch back to black mage. Hopefully make this go a little bit faster. Head on down as fast as I can. Oh, it is glowing. Oh. Bummer, man. Yeah. I'm gonna go to a different instance. I'm gonna try that again. Is this the same one? Whatever. We'll do what we can in here. Yeah, I should have moved a little bit faster. I couldn't tell how far along it was. Excuse me. Man, I'm just barely missing everything here. 790 piece there. We're getting there in terms of gear. But before this, I got caught up because I really wanted to get into the PNG tubing thing, so I found a program that will allow me to do so, but it's going to require some time and some elbow grease to actually turn my... It'll basically allow my avatar to be animated in a way, so then I just have to split up the pieces into different layers to make that happen, make it work. I know that there's some where it's just like it'll open my mouth when I'm talking or be voice activated or whatever. I just feel like trying something a little extra out, as if I have time to burn. How you guys been doing today? I think the smart people go around and like run around the boss so that they can keep attacking. Problem is I'm just not that smart. Oh. Busy at work. Tough on the psyche, good for the finances. I've been doing another little side venture and I'm trying to move some product myself. This is gonna take too long. But still, same old, same old. I'm trying to divvy up my time effectively between getting the more videos out and also getting the game done. Because YouTube's been hurting a little bit and I wanted to keep the stuff going. And I also want to get ready for when we're taking down the next two Arcadian fights. Though I've always been behind on raid videos, so I don't know why I feel the need to get those ready. But yeah, we're going to try and get back in there in a few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to be exciting. What a kind friend I found in another party to heal me, to heal my wounds. As somebody in the comments of the last video be like, do the next, where's the next Blue Mage guide? I'm like, there's no way you guys actually want that. Every time I make it, I feel like it just doesn't perform quite as well. Which is fine. It's like I got other content too. Oh come on, I was out of that. I moved out of that. I was stopped. That's some BS. But yeah, I was like, I don't think you guys really want me to make another Blue Mage video. Those were pretty fun. I also haven't come up with any like out-of-pocket insults, which was the inspiration of Blue Mage in the first place, or my guides. Ow. Oh, he's looking right at me. What do I do? I'm dead. I'm not dead. Pretty dang close, though. No. Ah. Really, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Indeed, got squashed. Also, I was going around responding to some of the comments in the video. I hope it came off the right way. One person was saying that they didn't really like the, or I guess they didn't get anything out of like the intros that I've been doing. They prefer like the cold open stuff, or they just kind of skip over it. And I'm like, hey, that's totally fine if you don't like that part of the content, or if you don't like that, but it's really helpful for me as a creator to have that opportunity that's like built into the formula of, oh yeah, Drak's gonna do his little spiel in the front. He's gonna talk about any sponsors or whatever, or anything going on, give context for what's been going on, set things up so that he doesn't have to keep answering stuff in the comments or have the same comment a million times, you know. Just answer everything all at once. I was like, I could meet you in the middle, and I do definitely need to get better at making it so that I have chapters at the beginning of videos so that people can just, if they want to, skip over to the exact point where the video actually starts. But it's like, as far as people not liking that, damn it. That's totally fine. Like, I don't know if you're taking feedback. I'm always taking feedback. You just have to understand as well that I do most of my stuff for a reason. But I'm more than happy to like come to a middle ground. Like there are always compromises that can be made without, what do you call it? Without hurting the quality or the overall, what I'm trying to accomplish with the content. It kind of goes back to like these a conversation I was having the other day, where it's like I've you know, I can never make everybody happy, right? Where some people are like, oh, your content's, you know, your thumbnails have been stale and you're not branding yourself right. And I'm like, all right, I can give them a facelift. I agree with that. And then I do it, and then I tell people, oh yeah, the new thumbnails are coming along great. And then people are like, oh, if you change it too much, then people aren't going to recognize your content, and you know, now you're doing that wrong. And then I'm just like throwing up my hands. So I got to make the changes that are right for me and the channel and all that stuff. But I'll still listen. Doesn't mean I'll do, but I'll listen. I'll hear you out. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me if people don't like the starting one. I'm going to stick with that. And if people are annoyed by it, then I'll find people at some point who resonate with it. No, that's okay. Because then if I don't, then I don't know. I made it this far without it, so I don't know. I like changing things up a little bit here and there. It's been getting boring. I definitely do not want to be editing videos right now. It's just overwhelming at the moment. The Criterion will be fun though. That that series will be fun. And of course you have the person. I knew it would happen too. So like I'm talking to Iraku, who's like really into ultimate rating, and I was like, would you consider the Criterion like close to ultimate rate difficulty? And he goes, oh yeah. I'm like, all right, so it's not just me thinking that this is hard, and then somebody, this is actually the easiest. This is the easiest Criterion, and you thinking that it's harder or as hard as an ultimate or close to is laughable. It's like, okay. There's always got to be one person that's like, how dare you say that this content is harder than the content that I do? How dare you that you say anything other than my favorite content is hard? Don't do that. My ego. It's like, all right, never make any comparisons ever to any content, because one person thought it was different. If I consider that nothing will ever be right, and that I should just embrace the entropic void that is content creation in a nutshell. I feel it in my soul. I get it every time too. I'm like, we are doing content. It is fun. We're having a good time, but it's not raid content. It's not what people actually wanna see. So part of that's in the back of my mind. Like the latest content's been doing really well though. You guys have been appreciating it, and I appreciate you appreciating me. Oh, is it a good or bad thing that I haven't come up with any other insults for the Blue Mage series? Because the first one, I just had this, I had this one rolling around in my head that was, they can't hear their own thoughts over the sound of their knuckles dragging on the floor. And I thought that was just so poetic and clever. I impressed myself. And so, I stuck with it. What's the other one? There's another one. I remember I was either driving to, from, or with Larry at one point, and I just had these thoughts. Yeah, I'm just not as like, I'm not consistently poetic or mean. I can be like in bits and pieces mean, but I try to cater to you guys. You know how much I try and cater to you guys? How much I go on like Patreon and I put up polls and questionnaires like, hey, I'm trying to do something different. And it involves them bringing you guys into the fold, and then I get like no answers. So then I do things that I think will improve the videos, and then you get people complaining like it's new and it's different and I don't like it. I do need to get back to work on Call to Ascension stuff. Back in, it's a new instance, same place, new instance, yep. I'm glad you've been enjoying it, Yoshi. I suppose if I get no feedback is the best feedback, right? Like if people are just talking about what they're enjoying in the video, it means everything else is good. One or two complaints is I've taken them more seriously in the past than I should, but that's usually a good sign, because not everybody's going to be happy, right? Oh no, it's handsome Kefka. Is anybody gonna do their buffs? There we go. I was waiting for that chain strat to go hog wild or buck wild. Whole hog. That's it. Don't! I'm trying to DPS. Oh, it's coming back at me. I'm gonna give everybody a little wall. Yeep. Why? Is this right? This is not right. I'm gonna get hit. I'm not moving though, because if I go, then I'm gonna get hit by 2. I accept my fate of a single stack. And another person like, are you gonna finish off Arcadian? And then like all the comments underneath with their conspiracy theories. Didn't you hear what happened? They had a bad group breakup. It's like, no. Why won't anybody believe me? That just one person got mad, the stress of the disagreement got to other people, and then they're just like, yeah, we don't want to do this anymore. And that was it. It happens to like every raid group. Every single raid group goes through some form of it. But that's not the conspiracy I want to believe in, because I can't make a bad guy and feel good about myself. So I had to go back in there. I was like, no, we're going back in. Just had to find people. It's not easy. If you raided ever, you know that. Just finding one person. Like, there's a reason. I have a channel in my Discord for raid specifically called, damn it, scheduling hell. Because even when you've got a static and they're like, yes, we've agreed to these times, and then it's like every now and then, oh, something came up and now I cannot make that time. All these armchair raid leads, or they're racing chair game leads, I suppose. And the sickest racing gamer chair gear apparel and merchandise. I want to scratch my nose, dude. Let me scratch my nose. Insane. Oh no. Oh no. That was not great. Finding people's it is a nightmare. It's just like, be patient. Like trying to say enough so that people are like, oh, okay, cool. Without going so far into it that then you've got the people out of the woodwork. How did I not die there? What the hell? That are just like, nope, he's lying. He's hiding things. It's like, I'm not saying everything, but that's more to the benefit of the people that left. Anywho. Exploded during raid, yep. Happens every expansion and a half. It's like, oh no, people have left the group. I'm like, have you been watching my content for the past 10 years? Every expansion, if not every Yeah, I don't think there's been a single... there hasn't been an entire expansion where I've had the same people in a group. Well, Drak, aren't you the common denominator? Yeah, because I don't let the group die. I keep it going. Though it does kind of bring me to another thing, which is going to sound like I'm asking for input. But I've already kind of... I'm just entertaining going back and forth on the pros and cons. Where... instead of focusing so much on Nest, because like we do shift members so often, like Nest is more of a feeling, it's an ideal that I keep resuscitating over and over again. But instead of making a whole new series of like how not to do this fight, like anti-guides, or showing all the ways you could kill your party members, which is, I guess if Nest dies, that's what I'll do. But I'm thinking about just generally rebranding Nest raids. Like, it'll still be Nest. It'll still be the same stuff people have been seeing, but under the name of how not to do this fight. Or that might be a spin-off of the Nest raid stuff. And then just make, like, milk all the content I can out of a single fight. I don't know. Just idle musings that I've been going through as we're ramping up to a... or, yeah. Getting ready for a new expansion. Lots of things changing. Like, this is going to be the 2.0 of 2.0s. I think. I think 8.0 is going to be the new 2.0. Just a whole revamp. Yeah, that's oh, you're all good. I love hearing that you guys, you know, either started raiding or started playing the game because of our stuff. Like, that's the whole point. Is like, I mean, it's not to make people play the game, but it's, you know, I want to oops. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Now I can do it. No, I'm really glad that the videos had some part to play in your Final Fantasy journey. It's been a good time. Ups and downs, but overall a good time. Gosh, the crap that went down during the original group for everything to blow up and me having to reform in Heavensward. Or in Stormblood. That was... oh man. It comes with the territory. Why won't anybody... I'm not getting any invites. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Did you let me know that you were on the... have you made time to get into the game? Have you found me in this instance to join me? No, I thought not. Putting all of the pressure of this relationship on me. Typical. I'm going to start a new video series called How to Spot Toxic Friends in Your Gaming Circle. And it's just going to be a picture of Zentelman on the thumbnail. I don't get it. Am I doing... I'm like, okay, now I'm legitimately asking, am I doing something wrong? I'm not getting any invites into a group. I have the party seeker on. I'm level 40. I'm in the circle. I'm looking for group tower. I can't invite anybody to my party because they're already in parties. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. How do I get into a group? I'm gonna jump around. Look at me. I don't have a party. Look at me. Look at me. Freelancer. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm on Lamia. I'm gonna be so sad if I don't get put, like... I'm gonna try and invite this person. Thank freaking goodness. Holy crap, dude. I had to type it 3 times in chat just to get invited. It's like, are these people all like on X? Are these people like just mad at me? Oh man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys who've been here for a while. I appreciate you guys who are in here new. Like I said that earlier with like, haven't you seen what we've been doing for the past 10 years? And some of you very legitimately have not, and that's fine. That's I'm not against people who are like new to the community, but it's just like, just go through, like if you binge, wink wink, if you binge through all the old videos, you'll see just constant roster changes, and it's just a part of 1, adult life, and 2, the game. Like, you're not going to find a single raid group that has persisted with the exact same members consistently doing content for more than an expansion. It's just not going to happen. I'd be really surprised. I would say that if that exists, it's like a 1% of groups. Supposed to be an exception to the rule. That's what everybody thinks. I can't live up to these expectations. I'm wondering if videos, past videos are, yeah, they should be retroactively monetized. They changed their ad rules so much. Oh, question for you guys. When you go through the playlist, somebody was like, not necessarily accusing me, but they're like, why do you keep changing, or why did you change how the playlists work? Because now all I'm getting is the most recent ones first. I'm like, I haven't changed anything. I add to the playlist as I put videos out. So I'm like, is that a YouTube thing? And then I went onto my playlist, and there's different ways I can sort it for like date uploaded to or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever gotten that complaint. So I was like, I don't know what to tell this person because I have not changed what I'm doing at all. Yeah, well, right, Midday? I'm not on top of it like I should. This is why the channel's dying. Much to the chagrin of me haters. Chagrin is the good one, right? Or is chagrin a bad thing? I forget. I wanted to sound smart, and I'm proving that how my ignorance. I was using it a lot because I'd heard it. I think somebody in the main story said it, and I was like, that's a fun word. Chagrin. Makes me feel smart. Okay, so I used it the opposite of chagrin, much to their delight. Oh. We're good. So I kind of want to listen. Have I listened to the music in here before? I don't know if I have or not. But I have to turn off. Oh. Here. Oh no. Shoot. Is that me? Is that my voice? No. I think we're good. Go over here. I just want to listen to music. In terms of content, I'm also just like resigned. This is a bop. To the fact that, you know, some seasons are going to be bangers, some seasons not so much. Like there's zero way for me to match someone like Tate's energy or Whoops's energy. Like there's just, I bring a different kind of vibe to the channel. It's just I'm my own channel kind of a thing. The whole nest thing. I need funnier people than me to make everybody laugh. What's back there? That's this one's oh, butts. Try cocaine, yeah. Sage, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, I still wish I could just be on good terms with folks. And thank you for the gift subs. I hope you enjoy your unicorn. Yeah, rainbow unicorn mount. Jeez Louise. Yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping, like, it would be kind of a miracle if Call to Ascension ended up doing, like, really well as my first game. But I'm hoping that it does well enough that it's a decent enough side income or second income so that when 14 content goes down, or is in a lull, then I can not stress so much about putting out YouTube content that's not going to work, and just do that in the downtime. Oh, no, I'm going to get my spoils first. Always forget that. Forgot it last time anyway. Oh, thank you, Sage. I'm super excited about it. It has been an absolute nightmare for where I'm at in its development, just because the Overlord role has gotten so fleshed out, and now it's like getting even more. So now it's like all these details that I should have been dealing with over the past year and a half, 2 years, is now all getting crammed together, and I'm just trying to get stuff on the page right now. The release date's going to be pushed off a little bit more, but it's going to be in an actual play-testable state soon. Soonish, hopefully. By the end of the year, at least, I really hope I can get that done. But it's like just so many things. So many different things that need to fall into place that I'm like realizing now. But I needed to get to this point to understand, or to even figure out, oh, I need this in place as well for it to be playable, or people aren't going to be engaging with it kind of laissez-faire, just with like combat rules or whatever. They're going to need a map and, you know, maybe some lore and how encounters are supposed to get fleshed out. This music is sick. So yeah, it's been insanely fun as a process, and it's neither of those had chests. Okay, we got screwed. And most of these are gonna get de-aggroed, so I'm not gonna waste the LB yet. Yeah, it's been super cool. Right now, oh, there we go. Right now, the biggest thing is I was having overlords just kind of make their own weapons based on what the players could do, and now it's going to be their own weapons, skill lists, upgrade trees, not tree, but upgrade levels, and then armor as well, and then their own armor abilities, and just like trying to differentiate, like similar enough where players can go back and forth between being a hero and being an overlord. That eyeball was hiding behind the freaking idol, and I didn't see it. I got double tapped. I'm not gonna go into that one though. But yeah, so like similar enough where their players can, like, it's still understandable mechanically, it's similar, right? But also different enough where it's like, oh, come on. Different enough to the point where it feels unique to, okay, I'm not just playing a different flavor of hero, I am the antagonist, kind of a thing. Waiting for the Underlord reveal. Yeah, that's for the that'll be the DLC. Looks like we're fighting these here, so I'm gonna go ahead and LB. It's just us mages, Megases. Yeah, I don't know if the Kickstarter, I set it up for late backers to join in. It doesn't seem to have kept it for some reason, like people just can't. There will be a second phase though. What I'm gonna do, not just to like get money out of people, but to make it fair for people who have it's basically going to be a late version of backing the project. But the idea is going to have a Patreon where, for what I'm sitting at right now, I think is $10, and you get to choose the entire, like, you get the rule book, but then you get the entire like the full rules of one of the jobs, like the archetype, advanced, and then the elite. version of it. And then that will also come with, like, I might do a higher tier one, not to get a bunch of money out of people, but for the purpose of kind of keeping it exclusive so that I have time to breathe. But it would be to bring people in for like playtests with me, specifically if they want to, like, you know, chat with the dev. And some people are really into that. Need to get the NPCs done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I haven't forgotten that. It's just one more thing that I kind of put out of my mind. So I'm like trying to do the Overlord, and then I got to do the spirits and their trials, and a few more minions. Finish off the quests. This was not what I was talking about. The Patreon will be like you pick a class and you just get the full rules for it. So basically early access. And then the next month, if you continue to support the Patreon, then you get access to another one. Includes one of the Overlord classes, right? And all that good stuff. And then if you subscribe for 3 months, then you get full access to everything. So to try it before you buy it. If you're enjoying it, then you're going to get either $10 off the finished product, or I'll add your name to I'll put you on a list, and you'll get the I'll email you or whatever the full completed rules when it is fully done. But I gotta wait for that. I gotta wait for it because I need to get on them. What do you call it? Companion app is being developed, and I need to get on them because when they work on it, they work really fast. The issue is that I haven't heard anything back for a month or so. Thankfully, I haven't like paid for it yet. They will get paid once it's done. But that's something that I'm also really excited about, is the companion app, to just like have your character and have all your abilities and all the items and stuff like that, and then you don't have to worry about keeping track of your health or your resources and stuff. It'll just all be built into the app, and you just tap it. It'll be a free app. Little extra, I wasn't looking. As is most of what I do. Once I get it done, though, I want to start doing some like streams where I'm just like doing dev exercises, because one thing that I need to get better at is simplification. Because my mind goes towards how can I make this as realistic or as immersive as possible, and then I start like playing other games like, say, 5-Minute Dungeon, and that is such a cool and interesting concept. Just RPG and speed, like down to its just down to the core of an RPG of gameplay. Now that might be too simple for some people, and that's completely fair. But the idea being that I'd like to get better at, like, what is the bare minimum that this mechanic or this gameplay feature needs to be engaging or satisfying. And then, like, after you figured that out, like, what is the basis of base that this can be? Then you can start elaborating on it and be like, okay, now this is, you know, to make it a little bit more complex or engaging, it'll be this or that, or we're gonna add this to it, and it'll play in that way. I wasn't looking again. Gosh dang it, dude. So yeah, I've had to kind of do that retroactively, where I'm looking over rules that I made 2 years ago, and I just want to kick my past self in the nuts. Like, dude, what were you thinking? Why is this so complicated? No wonder people haven't been playtesting it. It's so difficult to understand. And I go back through it and I simplify it. And then, you know, a couple weeks go down. I come up with another mechanic or whatever. I got to update things. And then I have to get mad at my past self again. Like, no, it's still too complicated, dude. This could be like simplified so much more. I've been going out of my way to come up with like names of mechanics just so that I can go back and retroactively keyword it in and simplify everything. Can I ask a question? Yes, please. Ask away. Hey, Shulk, how's it going, man? But yeah, Sage, it's not your fault that Kickstarter cut it off, even though I said that people should be able to help out or support. We'll get there. Is the companion app going to function like live character sheet for gameplay? Yeah. Let me see if I can find a sample of, let me show you, because I have a test version on my phone. It just doesn't work super well right now. There's still bugs and we're working through it and all that stuff. But I'm gonna wait until so right now pretty basic splash, and then you go into your character list. Then I've got a fighter. You choose your, build the character, and then you go in here. And then if you like take damage, you can tap that, and then it has 1/4 health, maximum health, temp health, and then you can mess with it, and then it'll show it right there. And then you can even go into like your equipment and see I've got like a healing potion. I don't know how well you can read it. Oh, it's so bright. Hang on. Can I make it? Yeah, there we go. But then if I like hit this, it's like, do you want to use that? And then I use it. And then you go back to your character, and then it goes over the maximum, but yeah. So and then it's got a thing here which should roll like your attack. But anyway, I've given them feedback. I just need to wait for them to get back to me, because he'll like the main developer will take a hiatus for his main job, basically for like a month or so, and then I finally get through to him, or he gets some time off, and then he does it all in like 2 days. And then process repeats. So it's extremely efficient, very, very good at what he does, but it's tricky to get his attention for a long time, because I think he just had a kid, so he's buckling down on actively paying jobs, and he will get paid at the end of this one. But like, I wasn't talking to them a lot because I didn't want to give them half-made rules, have them make the whole app, and then finish the rules and have them like have to rework everything. So I wanted to make sure more of the mechanics were in place, and that didn't happen until like 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, that's what I always wanted it to be for accessibility, where people could just, because there's a lot of moving parts, like, and I like that in games. I like having resources to spend and manage and all this stuff, but it's really cumbersome to keep track of everything, especially people who are new to a game. It will be really helpful, because like that's always the game uses a what do you call it? A dice pool mechanic. So instead of proficiencies or whatever, stat, yeah, I think proficiencies just being like +1, +2, they're like break points for the stats. So if you have like 5 strength, then you get 2 strength bonus, and then the bonus is what so if you make something that makes a strength roll, then you'll be usually adding that bonus on top of it, which is by default 2d4. So it's like you're rolling a d6 and then for your weapon, but if you're then making a strength roll on top of it, then it's the 2d4 as well. And And then that goes for like resistances and reactions, because I really don't like roll to hit. So it's like if you're going to miss an attack, it's because the other character used stamina to use their own dice to dodge it. I have some people like they still get upset when they miss, right? And I get that. But I'm like, dude, this is so much less random than it would be in like D&D or something. Can you just be happy that it's like, no, I missed, this sucks. It's been really funny. The two players that I've been playtesting with before I took the break to like really hone in on this, one really enjoys the Overlord role. So they'll see like the Overlord gets to do something like, oh, that's so sick, that's cool. But then the other person really is more, I think, more used to being a player crap. I didn't think it was that big. I forgot. But the thing with Call to Ascension is that it's meant to, the Overlord is like a threat. It's an actual threat, and if you leave them alone for too long or let them do their strategy, then the game allows them to win. The game is geared towards heroes winning, but it's not guaranteed. Whereas D&D, you have a DM that kind of more facilitates that the heroes win or have a good time in their story, whereas this one, it's the emergent gameplay is more of a, or the story comes out where it's really based on your actions, like just straight up having consequences. What am I doing? What is wrong? Depending on like what you've done, just by virtue of letting the big bad make big bad decisions, you know what I mean? So they're always like, man, this sucks, this is dumb. I'm like, dude, you gotta think about it from the perspective of the Overlord player. Like, it can't just be a roll for the heroes every time. Like, they've got to have something to threaten you with. They're like, that seems really strong. I'm like, it's supposed to be. You let him power up 3 times while you were gearing up. Yeah, it's gonna happen. They're gonna have things that are gonna make you crap your pants. I'm not changing that. That's good. That's what I want. One of them was like, I was playing with some of my friends and they were like really nervous about this Overlord. Is that intended? I was like, yeah, absolutely. I want them to feel the pressure. When will you learn? Never. I gotta go this way now. Oh, I hate Dark Current. I hate Dark Current. I hate that mechanic. I hate that ability. It's dumb. A whole bunch of other effects are going off. I can't see it. It's stupid. I'm already dodging. I'm not thinking about it. It makes me feel bad. Oh. Need an accessibility test or someone with sensitivity games? Oh yeah, I will try to remember your name, but you'll see me posting about it. Are you in the Discord for it, Sage? I think you can still type ! call to ascension, and you can at least get the materials that I've put out so far. And then that's where I'll be making a lot of the announcements. Or if you also just want to follow along on the Kickstarter page. Well, this sucks. Then there will be updates for that as well. Works on AAA games and comics. Ooh, nice. That is really cool. I'm just dipping my toesies into it. I'm towing a really precarious line of sacrificing upload frequency for YouTube and letting that kind of die, and like banking on at least kind of hopefully making the money back on which isn't a lot, but making the money back from what I haven't gotten in YouTube from the game. Oh, right. I need to... I don't know what these guys are weak to. I think I tried Thunder last time and it didn't work. It's not fire. Might be ice again. Which is lame and sucks because I don't have Shiva on this freaking job. And Blizzard doesn't work. They shoulda. They should have made Black Mage have fire, ice, and lightning aspected abilities in Occult Crescent. Just in Occult Crescent. Not to go outside of it or anything. Just while I'm in here. Let me be the... give me a reason just to go Ice Mage. Got the personal spoils. I'm guessing these arcane amulets are a lot more abundant in the extreme version. There's no way they expect you to play normal this much to get the drops that you need for some of the items. 14 in normal, just 26? Okay. That's right. Black Mage has a phantom version, doesn't it? $26 in the extreme. That's still quite a grind for that mount, but I guess that's fair. How long does the extreme take? Does it go more kind of like the variant dungeon advanced level where it's just boss rush? Or do you still have to go through all the trash mobs too? Anything like Tower Blood, it's complex. Okay. 21 amulets in extreme. Alright. This has a chance to drop the mount. Get a few more Xenoglosses off here real quick while this chain strat's up. I got laughed at my first run through this because I was trying to get to a party member, and I didn't know that there was no floor because he's just standing there and there's a lot of effects going off and I just didn't see it. Okay, shut up. And I went to go Aether Skate to him and fell right in the hole. I saw it in stage chat, just the giant LOL. I was like, man, shut up. Shut up, you stupid. Oh, I like this mechanic. I like this part a lot. This is fun. It's like the perfect level of paying attention and managing the rotation. Yes, I pulled you into the hole. Especially, my ears pricked up as soon as you said that you had done your, you prevented a knockback with your inner release. So I just made sure that that was off, and then I yanked you in. I did that. Almost a karma moment. I know, right? I almost ate it. I'm trying to target you. Thank you. This mechanic, I was like, I'm gonna get over to the person over here so I don't die, and I died. That is what happened. He's flaring. Here it comes again. What arcane technology gave these mages copy paste? That's all dual cast is. That thing I just did, yeah, do it again. Fire. Ow. Hey, congrats, Lotus. It is a good feeling when you're finally out of there, and then it's just like, now what? Now we play the game. Ow. Spirit fingers. Spirit fingers. Explode. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Where'd thunder go? Why are you not afflicted with thunder? Didn't think it was that long since I targeted you. This way. This way. My brother's been a bit insane. So the two of the people, well, so the new roster is the former me, Raya, Hans, Neil, and then Bingle's coming back. Bob's coming back for a little bit. He's going to try 14 out. WoW's expansion or next raid tier is coming out soon as well. So he's not going to, he's debating whether or not to stay with 14 or go back to WoW. But he seems pretty sick of WoW and the people there. TYFP. And Soji and Lemur. So all people that you know. Oh, now you've logged in. You're done neglecting my needs. How magnanimous of you. What am I doing? Just... Anyway, so I said that because my brother's been gearing up to play with us, to raid with us, and he is blitzing this expansion's relic weapon. I'm assuming he looked it up, saw that it was now BIS, and was like, yeah, I'll do that. And he's complaining non-stop. It's been really funny. I'm like, dude, I wouldn't. Yeah, he's like, why haven't they made it easier yet? We're this far into the expansion. I was like, I don't know. Probably the same reason why they haven't unlocked Savage yet. Somebody forgot. But yeah. Just trying to drag out people playing as much as possible. Gonna make this one. Crap. Oh well. I'll just I'll do some fates then, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not big on the WoW updates. It always looks a little interesting. But yeah. Once I'm done with 14, I like taking a break. I wonder what people's reactions are going to be when we start going again. I think most people will just be happy. I mean, most of the folks who have delved into what they believe is the drama have either left or worn themselves out. The most frustrating part, which I really shouldn't like give too much thought, right, is that the issues that some people were having were, one, that I was so controlling, I think, that I wanted people not to talk about it until I got a few more videos up and I could talk about it myself. And two, that I wasn't controlling enough to stop people from having disagreements. It's just like, I would really like to see you do better. I'm at least trying to improve every single time something happens. I'm like, all right, where could I have done better? Was this just inevitable? Like, this is just kind of either I kick people out early, or I do it later, or I'll let things blow up and let them leave. Am I the jerk for kicking them out, or am I the jerk for letting them get so, like, I don't know. It's like you can only do so much with certain personalities. It's like, I don't want them to leave. I'm trying to accommodate everybody, but if you've raid led, you know that doesn't always work. So. It's the usual thing where it's the internet. There's going to be a group of folks that don't like me, and so then they just try and stir things up as much as they can. And then it's the internet, so then people buy it because it was said first. You don't have to be right, you just have to be first. Spirit fingers. I'll jump in voice chat in a second, Zant. Situation had you squinting though? I mean, yeah, especially when people like get into like speculation stuff. And especially when I don't like talking about it, because like I don't care who was in the wrong necessarily. Like, I feel like I did things well on my part, but I don't feel the need to make other people feel or look bad. That's where I'm at with it. So, because I won't go into it and play this crap swinging game, then people are like, oh, he's hiding things. Yeah. It's no point, just move on. Yeah, I don't blame you, Lotus. And I do agree, in general, it's better just to like nip it in the bud. But because public figure, people are attached to the characters, the members and stuff, if I ever do anything, again, it's just going to happen. I'll be like, all right, you know what? You're not getting along with this person. I think it's time that we split. Or, hey, I see you're getting stressed. I think it's time that you step down. I'm just going to make the decision for you. Then if they go to social media, that's what people will take. I was like, I was willing to at least discuss some particulars with folks, like, because some people thought like something really bad happened. I was like, no. But then when I tried to say that things weren't really bad, then they were just like, no, you're lying. It's got to be bad. Why would people leave if it wasn't really bad? I'm like, because it's a raid tier and people get stressed out. Yeah, it was just... Woo! Alright. I'm gonna get one Mega Flare off. You bought me an emote. Thank you. And some people came out on social media that I hadn't talked to in a long time and that I thought I was on good terms with. It's like I knew the whoops one was messy. I could have handled that one better. But everybody else, for the most part, like Tate's thing, I address because everybody was like really freaking out about that one. Everybody else just kind of went on their own way or just normally left. And that was it. But yeah, more people just kind of chose sides, I guess, this time. And it kind of turned into a faction thing. But it wasn't really a blow up. It was just these people wanted this person to get kicked out. This person wanted this other. Like, and I was like, I'm not kicking anybody out. And then, so then they left. And that was it. It's like, I'm trying to work on solutions here. But then other people from like years ago were like, oh yeah, this all happened. I was like, this is news to me, man. This was never brought to my attention. I have that one, but thank you. You can send it to someone else who needs it. Another player in need. Anyway, I'm not trying to drum anything up or like start anything. It's just what I was dealing with. And that will be we'll get back into it soon. And that's it. It crushed me mentally though, because just a lot of pressure. From like just it's not fun having a bunch of people mad at you for not fun having a bunch of people mad at you in general, and even less so mad at you over a fabrication or like a wild misunderstanding, and then also not letting you explain your side or not accepting your side. That's always really hard, and it's something I've had to accept. So you did make the best decisions while understanding what you had. Thank you, Sky. I appreciate that a lot. Actually, that means a lot. So I mean, like, from my point of view, a lot of these things have happened so many times. Like, I'm used to people not getting along or whatever. And it was like I knew that, you know, person A has never really liked person B, but they still always came back knowing that person B was in the party, was in the group. So I'm like, okay, you know the deal. And then, you know, person B would say something or do something, and person A is like, oh, I'm so mad at person B. I'm like, okay, either talk to them or, because here's my thing. I really don't like it when I have to hear something from a third party. You know what I mean? Like if person A has a problem with me, I don't want them to tell person B to tell me. So I'm like, okay, I'm aware of this situation or whatever. Then it was like, all right, I'm not talking to the person B ever again. I'm deafening them. And I was like, okay, I guess if that's what, we'll keep the peace. And then, you know, we're getting into strat discussions, and then it's like, okay, that didn't work. We need you to at least hear them, but you don't, like, I talk to them now, they won't ever address you directly or whatever. Which was all, oh, that looks cool. I mean, it was all beef over one person wanting a strat and the other person not wanting it. And the other person not wanting it being a little harsher about it than they should have been, but overall not a big deal, in my opinion. So that's why I'm like, if I need to facilitate a discussion or whatever, I will. But I don't like being like, hey, this person's kind of mad at you. You need to fix your attitude. Especially when it's like, this person is just this person. That's not really a good excuse for people. I don't like people making excuses like that. But it's, anywho. Then it was just a flat out refusal. No, I'm not even gonna listen to them speak. You need to kick them out. I was like, I'm not gonna kick them out. because the complaints that you have about this person, other people have about you, and you're both my friends, and I love you both. And I've had my issues with you guys. I've forgiven you. I've moved on. I hope you guys can do the same, or at least stick it out. And then it was like, no, then kick us both out. I was like, no, I'm not doing that, but I understand. I'm not going to make you stay here. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it if you want to step down. And then they made a big deal out of it anyway, so I was like, all right. Just finish fixing that. It happens to everybody. But I was... You'd think that people were just... I don't know. Like, it takes so... Like, I've been in situations where I've been mad at people, but I bring it up to them at some point, or and if we can work it out, then we can work it out. If we can't, then I'm the one that says I'm gonna leave, because nobody else is having this issue, unless everybody else is just kind of like biting their tongue. I totally missed this, but I've been yapping too much. That's always, like, I've almost left Nest a few times because I had a problem with somebody, nobody else really had a problem with it, and I was like, look, I don't like playing with this person. I'm going to step down unless you kind of see where I'm coming from. And then, not to be like, that sounds manipulative or ultimatum-y, and that's never how I intended it. I was legitimately ready to just walk away from it all to keep the peace. It's like, I'll find something else to do. But that was where I was like, I'm willing to step down if I'm the only one with the issue. Not an I go or they go, but I'm like, I've tried. I just can't do it with this person anymore. The healing group stepped down because they weren't getting along with the other healer. Found another. They got angry that I replaced them. Only made it through 2-1, but at the time being, gonna do my own thing, have fun. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It's so weird though. It's like, you're fine. You're fine if you don't get along with somebody. You gotta step down, and like, I don't expect everybody to get along. Or like be friends. Everybody has to at least get along. I also didn't like people talking about like everything in Nest was a performance. It's the same thing of people being like, oh, everything is rehearsed or scripted in Nest. It's like, if you felt like you had to put on a performance, it wasn't from me. Like, the videos do well and the group does well because everybody vibes. That's it. That's the whole point, is that a bunch of people that I think are really fun to play with are all now playing together, and then we have fun and then show everybody how much fun we're having, and then people have fun by proxy or want to play because we're having a good time. Like, it's never about the views. The views came as a part of everybody having a good time and being friends, or at least being friendly. You know what I mean? If I ever felt like it was getting to a point where like there was too much animosity, and one person having another problem with another person is not grounds for me doing this. And it's like, all right, there's going to be plenty of people who pick one side or the other, or who tolerate person A more than person B. Fine, whatever. It's my group though. I get to make the call. So that's the only thing that really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Where it's just like, there's always this expectation that you've got to be this or be funny or be on all the time. I was like, no, dude, I've tried. Like, when I tried to mimic Tate's energy back then, dude, I was exhausted after 30 minutes. If that. I think I made it maybe 15. Taking Nessus on a break just for a little bit. We're going to start back up next month or at the end of this month. Like I've said before, normally we have 1 or 2 people dipping out between tiers. We actually made it a long time, this expansion, without any replacements, but 4 people decided to step down this time. So we had to take time to find people to, because it's now for me, it's not just, I don't want to replace people just to do it and get the content out. They still have to be people that I get along with and that I like playing with. Like, is it a Nest video if you guys aren't enjoying watching us do it, right? And I'm not having as much fun if I'm just like pugging random people just to get it done, get a video out. So that's why we took a break. I took it because that was, in my opinion, the right thing to do. rather than rush it. And I needed some time to forgive and to move on and to not make things a big deal. Like, still, I don't want to talk trash about anybody, but you know, it's that situation of for anybody who's willing to listen, that's as bad as it got. For as bad as people want to make it sound, or like trying to make me into like some villain, like I'm not perfect. I'm not always nice. I'll give that. Like I got a lot of work to do on myself, but you know, I did my best. I did my best, and I don't disagree with how I handled it. And if that makes people mad, then they can leave. That's okay. I'm prepared for that now. So I've just kind of let it go. This has been a really good experience for me. Like, the silver lining has been very freeing. Like, I just, now I can either just make my decisions now, because I've seen people basically do the worst thing that they could, aside from accusing me of some really heinous crime, as a part of this whole blowout, right? So the whole thing that I was afraid of with the pushback from the community has happened, and I'm all right. So, you know, it's a good place for me to grow spiritually. It's a good thing for me to grow, you know, just as a person on this platform, not fear losing subscribers or views so much, and just, you know, take it as it comes. Dang it! Just one little bit at a time. I haven't forgotten you, gentlemen. I'm just in the middle of this, and I didn't want to be just talking over you the whole time. Has anyone done Asphodelos 4? Yeah, we've done that before. But yeah, I picked the choice because here's what people will see, right? 4 people left. True. Factual. That's fine. 4 people didn't. The whole group didn't fall apart. We just had a little sundering. Not even that, just... And it was the people who are already prone to having... And I'm not, like, this isn't against them or anything, but, like, there were always a couple people that the pressure of it affected them far more than others. And that's fine. Like, it's savage, and you're dealing with a couple people in the group who are, like, who get really butthurt if we don't make the certain amount of prog, right? And again, like, they have character flaws. I'm not gonna wait around for the perfect raid members. It's impossible. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you dealt with this person and you knew that they had character flaws and you still raided with them. It's like, yeah. Like, what people are you around that are just perfect all the time? Yes. They're not always nice. I've been mad at them before. Like, dude, is forgiveness and grace so far removed? Like, yeah, I've got my Christian values, but, like, does society lack that so much to the point where you can't even have somebody who disagrees with you? And just like, oh, they did one thing that slighted me, I'm no longer their friend. Or they did this thing that annoys me, I'm no longer their friend. And you're allowed to do that, but man, that's the expectation you have on everybody? That's exhausting. It is so much better to, like, get in with these people, especially when you find people that, yes, they have their flaws. I can forgive them for that. And you know what? I've stuck with them, and they also forgive me for my flaws. And they've had grace from me and my shortcomings. Instead of being worried all the time that you're never good enough. And I've surrounded myself with people that, you know, they've got their stuff, but they accept me, I accept them. You know? Yeah, you have moments where it's like the mask comes off, or you see uglier sides of them. Whereas most of the world is trying to hide their ugliness. It's just like, okay, how do we move forward from this? You know, are you going to lean into how ugly you are, or are you going to, you know, make at least some sort of effort? If I bring it to you, hey, I did not like how you talked to me. I did not like how you dealt with this. I didn't, you know? And I have before, and I've talked to people, and like Raya's my main example. Like, we used to butt heads a lot. We still will in the future, and we still kind of do every now and then. But I went to him and I was like, hey, first off, there was one incident I remember really vividly, where he always kind of made these snide remarks, right? And so it's usually about people being late. And then there was one night where he was late, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get him. And he kind of like I made the comment, you know, it was to get under his skin, so I was not innocent in that moment. And it kind of rolled off his back. But then for the rest of the night, he was doing stuff that really irked me, and like it was something that he knew bothered me. And I was stewing over this for hours after we raided. I had to get up. I had to stop for streaming for a little bit. I was just like furious. I was so mad. And after the fact, I was sitting there. I was meditating on it. I was like, you know, praying about it. I was like, what? There's no way I did something wrong in this. Like, he's a dick for this, right? And then I heard that little voice. It's like, you kind of started it. And I thought on it. And I was like, crap. Yeah, no, I did. That's my bad. That's entirely my fault. So I brought it to him. I was like, look, I said this thing. I shouldn't have said this thing. But also, you know, I don't like this thing. So in the future, please don't do that. He goes, okay. Never happened again. It's that kind of a thing where it's like, okay. But then if you know that something bothers me, and you still do it, then that's all of that. Now that's a problem. We have an issue. Or something like in Whoops' case, where he didn't do anything wrong necessarily. When it was like, I was trying to communicate, for me, what constitutes like spoilers. So I just wanted us to stay blind and all that stuff, and sometimes it's not like an outright spoiler of, yo, you did this wrong, or this is what you're supposed to do, or maybe think about this. Sometimes it can be reaction or whatever, and that probably got exhausting for him, to be completely honest. So it just got to the point where I was like, this just isn't gonna work. Like, I have an expectation of how I want the raid to go. You are getting worn out from me always making corrections, and it's not really fair. I don't want to make I don't want to say I'm just gonna kick you out though, because that's not nice. It's not, you know, because then I'm hard on myself. Like, I should just get over this. I should just deal with it. It's not a big deal. Then I couldn't. It stressed me the heck out the whole time, and it just kind of came to a head. But it's one of those things where I should have just pulled the plug on it and been like, dude, this just isn't going to move forward. I just see the writing on the wall. I can't do it. It's my weakness. If you want to fault me for that, fine. But it's going to get worse if we don't kind of make a clean break here and try and salvage a either working relationship or friendship or whatever. But that's such is life. Such is life. That's why he didn't make a big deal out of it after that whole thing, and he had every right to. So I was really appreciated that about him. I don't know if he said anything with the latest thing to get at me, but if he did, he earned it. As far as I'm concerned, he's earned a few pot shots. That's totally fine. I'll take that one. So hang on, I gotta pay attention to this. So it went in which way? Crap, I think it was this way. So I think this side, because it's gonna explode. Yeah, and then this one, and then okay, yeah, got it. All right, we've kept Gentleman on the sidelines long enough. You can chat about me, like about raid static stuff. Like, I'm not trying to hide anything or move away from it. I'm especially not as bothered anymore about people asking where previous members went. But again, I just don't like digging stuff up and like being like, well, this person did this person did blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? I like to move on from situations. I don't want to make a big deal out of it, even if I feel like I was wronged. It's not worth it to me. I just rather go on. Thank you, Shimada. I appreciate you too. Yeah, it's hindsight 2020, and I'm just trying to learn from it. And do right by it, but it's tough, especially when people are your friends or you like them to an extent. And it's just like in the game that you're having a conflict, and it's like, man, This needs to change. Something needs to happen here, and it's not always the fun thing, but it's getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. That's what I can at least hold my head up, saying I'm doing my best, and I'm gonna try and do better next time. I'm especially self-conscious about like I don't like putting my foot down with friends. I don't like feeling like I'm bossing people around. That's especially why I kind of let things go for a while, because it's like, yes, I see this person's at fault, but if I bring it up, are they going to flip out on me and then quit? And then did I just make the problem worse? Or should I leave it alone and just move on and let things kind of play out until we get done with stuff? You know, it's trying to feel it out, and you don't always you don't feel it the right way. That is life, and it sucks. Okay, went that direction. It's going clockwise currently. So it's going to go in reverse again. So we just have to go this way and counterclockwise, if I am not mistaken. No, I'm super wrong. Oh, we're good. Okay, I'll take one hit. But yeah, the suckiest part was like people that I was friends with saw what was being posted online, and then just cut me off. Which everybody has a right to do that. I was just really taken aback that people cut me off without asking for my side or my point of view first. Those ones stung, and I'm better off in the end for it. Just when you find out who wants to actually be a friend or who's a friend of convenience, it can sting. It can burn a little bit, but it happens. Not to say that I'm no saint. I know I test people's patience more often than not sometimes, but and if people don't want to put up with that, then they absolutely do not have to. So, but it was more the, oh yeah, I know you. I've interacted with you. We've done business together. We've done all this stuff. I feel like I've gotten to know you as a person. Oh, this person said that you're a jerk though. I'm not associating with you anymore. Okay. Whatever you want to do then. Curios, thank you for this. Appreciate that. I think people were just bitter and they were looking for an excuse rather than talk things out. Yeah. Yeah, or they didn't want to be the one to make an adjustment. Whatever. The other reason why I don't, and I am coming gentleman. I know I said that a while ago. Your knowledge level 40 takes a while. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Also, like, it's good for the channel as well if you guys still enjoy watching the past videos. But if I just start dragging people through the mud of all their little mistakes and quirks and character flaws, I don't want you to like look at the video and be like, oh, yeah, now I know that person's an ass. It's not necessary. Just enjoy the content. Unless you really want to dig deep and then you come up with conspiracy theories regardless and ruin it for yourself. You know? Deep freeze. Well, that's kind of neat. Birds aren't real. Oh, hang on. I gotta deal with this person. How dare you spit facts when I'm not here to corroborate?
Tell Drak that I will not be speaking to him until he apologizes for saying that I have parasocial relationships.
I didn't say you were parasocial. I said you were toxic. There's a difference.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Oh, phew. I thought we were going to have a problem there for a second.
I'm glad we talked it through.
You coming for tower?
Is it? Oh, it is tower. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh.
There's a subtle hint that it's beginning when the
I
sky
know.
turns.
I've just been talking so much. I just zoned out entirely.
It's fine.
I'm
fine.
losing oxygen. Imagine communicating. Yeah, it's for nerds. Language. What are you, an arts degree major? Or are you an arts major? Are you an arts degree? I'm dumb.
Are you the arts degree?
Good times happen, bad times happen. Yeah. And I mean, I'm just going to focus on what good we can have, because the next expansion I'm thinking is going to be sick. It's going to be awesome. That's why I'm like thinking about pseudo rebranding stuff that still is Nest related or Nest stuff, but then also appeals to people. Because like the most searched stuff for MMOs are guides. So then it's like, all right, how do I appeal to guides without actually doing a guide and making Xeno call me an idiot again? And that's like, okay, don't do this. The anti-guide. Oh,
See, I do orthogonal guides where it's just for a completely different game and not at all helpful. How could you add a dentist in here?
I'm sorry, is there a beef?
You know I don't approve of it. Telling me I bleed because I don't floss.
I think Evercold, not just because of the snow, but I think Evercold will be Heaven's Word level. I can't give out the Shadowbringers title willy-nilly, but I think Heaven's Word will have a really cool vibe, a really cool feel, and but with all like the Renaissance feeling of 2.0 as well. That's just kind of my gut feeling.
Especially like if you just look at where we are in the plot, like we're kind of in like a Heaven's Word kind of zone. Everything's new. We're just getting into whatever we're getting into.
Oh, hi. Donjo felt like a new A Realm Reborn. Yeah. It would have been better if the main team was on it. We just unfortunately saw that the B team working on 14 is not quite up to the standards. I mean, I don't know officially who was working on it. I can't say for sure, but I should switch to a job that... No, I have Drain. I can heal myself. What does Deep Freeze do? To ice. Drain potency. Potency increases when it can speak to ice. Freezes target when under the effects of Drain touch. Wait, applies yourself with Doom? I see. Be careful. Yeah, Shadowbringers is a title to be applied post in retrospect. But I said it before. Yoshi P came back to 14 like full of life. Like developing another game gave him a lot more perspective. And I think that's going to be really beneficial for the game overall. Especially with him like shaking down the current president, being like, hey, you're going to let us do what we want now, right?
I low-key just forgot that Square Enix has a president. I was just like, when was he on stage with Trump? It's like, did I miss something? Is there
No.
bare knuckle boxing? Yoshi P?
Yeah. Excuse me, Mr. President, I'm going to need you to lift those tariffs so that we can get more units sold. Bringing out a samurai sword. Big old bastion gauntlets punching him down.
The Miyazaki classic.
Buddy just started 14, almost rage quit when he had to learn the advanced mechanics. I don't know how to help except tell him to get good. Where is he? What is he? Does he have any like MMO experience in the past? What constitutes advanced mechanic? Please don't say tank stance. Also, what people need to know is that it's okay if you're not brilliant at the game to start. Like, just learn. Most of us who are decent at the game now are only decent because we got our heads beat in multiple times by the same mechanics over and over.
I trusted you.
Except for Palkir. He was born a legend.
Not as long as you are putting in effort into trying to learn and you are literate. You're good.
I had a static member not know how far forward side positionals were. I actually don't know. Is it the indicator of the arrow? I've never really had to deal with it as a question because I'm never that far forward. Hope I doomed myself. Okay, I thought I would heal enough. I didn't. Goodbye. Blech. Oh, never mind.
Aha!
I regened enough.
You
Thank
thought you were going to die, but I saved you. Oh shit!
No.
No, I'm gonna fall off. Fuck. I'm okay. I lived. All according to K-Conquer or whatever.
But being bad at the game is what's most entertaining. I mean, I made a career off of it, so.
Firestone, professional bad player.
I love how I'm still like self-deprecating at times, and then like, or just any bit humble, and I still have people in the comments trying to humble me more. I'm like, you don't. I'm already there. I'm already sitting on the ground. You don't need to put me any lower. Drak, you know you're not the main attraction, right? You're not the funniest one. I'm well aware. Thank you for bringing up that insecurity that I've had for the past few years. You guys just aren't that good at the video game. Yeah, yep. Okay, welcome to Nest. Thanks for, you're up to speed now.
If you're going to make world first at this rate.
Hall of Novices Advanced Mechanic class for tanks to get the Neophyte. Oh no. Maybe it'll be better in practice. Maybe they just need like practical application. They need the Final Fantasy XIV lab, aka dungeons. Oh, somebody's just auto-killing this thing, which is awesome. Please keep doing that.
He's on Cannoneer. I'm not seeing a Cannoneer debuff, so...
I could be on Cannoneer. I'm able to switch jobs at this time? Bull. There we go.
Can't believe you lied to me. You said you could be on Cannoneer.
I'm on Cannoneer now. When will you learn? Is that Loki from Marvel Rivals joining in Discord?
The Loki from Marvel Rivals.
The low-key Loki. Played all the way to Shadowbringers, so I'm encouraging him, but the only MMO experience he has was Warframe and Destiny. Ah! Alright, he's just got to learn the lingo then. That's the problem.
Yeah, he's gonna learn. Takes a little while to get the muscle memory, learning how to spread your fingies out and click all those buttons.
Yeah, it's just he's never done played a game with the Trinity. pad targeting.
Ah! The trap. It got me. No, don't revive me. Let me
I don't
taste the
deserve
blood.
it.
I died to a trap. I'm uninstalling right now.
Don't waste the res. I'm logging out.
Going back to World of Warcraft.
I mean, man, just wait until they learn that they have to do learn a rotation and how much it changes between levels. They'll be fine. Tell them from one bad player to another. They're gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine.
Gray skies are gonna clear up.
I don't think the Cannoneer is gonna be very. Oh, I gave him the sickness.
Oh, he's down with the sickness. No! I thought it was the other side.
He wasn't tethering the other side though.
Pedaling. I see now.
Yeah, now
It was
you're
based
getting
on
it.
whether he's aiming left or right. No, it's more complicated than that.
This music actually kind of slaps.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Just thinking that. Sorry, honey, but the Final Fantasy battle music stays on during sex.
He's just trying to bang to the beat. Battle music to blow out backs to.
I'll send you,
No, you don't need to send me anything after that sentence. It's okay. Whatever you have in mind, you can keep it.
Okay.
I was kidding.
Ugh. Can't believe I nailed not getting hit by that. And then he gave me a bone stack anyways.
Okay. Believe it or not, I'm alright.
Let me shout you better.
Thanks.
Guess he's grabbing that one. It's gonna be okay. I see.
I keep forgetting to look at the middle. Because I'm bad at the game.
Where? I can't see. There, diagonally.
I rushed to the wrong person.
Petra, don't die.
Yes,
Petra, don't die.
Steinberg has logged in. He's paying his rent. And he's logged out. That's about as much as I get to see Corey these days.
Oh.
No, I wasn't looking. My heart went doki doki. Master Exploder by Tenacious D. This spot is safe. I'm looking at the middle.
Did it, Reddit. We solved the mystery.
Oh, wrong way. Like, where are my spoils?
Have like a koala moment.
Toki Toki Literature Club. Corey hit me with that. Of all the Nest members, he would be the one to hit me with that. Yeah. Worried I didn't think about rotations. It's. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Rotations are optional.
Yeah. Tell them to go on White Mage. There's no rotation. Just hit glare.
Hey, sometimes they do Dias. I know I could sprint to move faster, but I choose not to. This is part of a tactic I call being lazy.
Watch all the lemmings run to the chest.
Was there a chest?
Yes. Well, look at the wave of people going off into the corner. Blessings on the rangers or thieves or whatever that let us see that.
I'm just saying, if everyone else is jumping off the cliff, I'm not being left out.
Not if there's a treasure chest down there.
Would you really have a cliff without a treasure at the bottom, Drak? To mock me? To fool out of me?
I'll put a mimic down there.
Okay, so dungeon idea. Room with 2 chests. A mimic has fallen in love with a regular chest.
I feel like there was like a Pixar short of something similar. Or was it they had an IRL thing where it was a penguin in a zoo fell in love with the cardboard cutout.
So thin.
I think it was in Japan. It was like an anime girl mascot for the exhibit. And it was absolutely enamored with her.
This penguin has fallen in love with Hatsune Miku. More at 7. Got like the little idol.
I need you to yell at me. Yeah. I need you to shout me better.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we were having a BDSM moment.
No safe word. Just help.
Safe words are for quitters.
Base penguin.
What are you planning?
What about the old one where the man plays chess against himself? Classic one. It's like the original Toy Story, wasn't it? Long time ago. I watched that on VHS. And other such sentences to make you feel old.
Daddy, how come the phone is attached to the wall?
Listen here, Junior, you don't know the anxiety we had trying to call the girl that we liked, fearful that her father would be the one to pick up the phone.
Every time you wanted to use the internet, you had to kill a robot and listen to it screaming.
It really did sound like it was getting murdered.
I am definitely in the place to get hit by everything, aren't I?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Shield up.
Oh, what? Oh, that's a weird angle.
Oh, there was a little safe spot. But it wasn't good enough to get it. Oh, okay. Well, you, sir, are a jerk. I thought that we were going to get some reprieve, and then you did a second attack. Like an asshole.
He always does both. Oh, that was funny. Oh, now you can't shot me
like
better.
wannabe Dark Souls boss. Oh, you thought there were only 2 hits with my sword. No, here's a 3rd one.
I thought I was just gonna be in a safe spot. Finds 3 not safe spots all in one. That mad like the wiggle back and forth of the silent resignation. Oh gosh, that was funny.
I shall let death wash over me, and only I shall remain. But like as a corpse. Oh, it's your favorite mechanic.
Yeah. When it's the only one on the screen, I can pay attention to it. Otherwise, it sneaks up on me.
I'm gonna put a pre-active shield on you.
Think.
You're in the one section where he's not dealing any DPS, apparently.
He's gonna send them all away from me. Crap. Which one first? Fire. Oh yeah, this is the one that sucks because you can't get close to him. Get in. So then you have to wait for all that. There you go. Okay. Huh. Big ol' AoE effects. Can't see the line. Ah! I'm in. There. Nice one, sex.
Thanks. They have pockets.
Alright, time to swap. Back to Necroprancer.
Okay, so movie pitch idea. It's your regular horse girl movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting ready for the big derby. But the horse dies halfway through the movie. The rest of the movie is the girl studying the occult to bring the horse back to life, and then win the derby with her horse corpse. Necroprancer, the tagline is "You can't beat this dead horse."
Yeah, I love that thing. I love that, that line of text. So great. Do you need all the field notes in order to do Fort Tower magic? Unfortunately, yeah. Is what I would say if I was a liar. No, you don't.
Liar, you're a truther. Weird that we can see shout chat here. Not quite sure what the advantage is there. Like we'll know if we missed pots.
Yeah, I guess. Because it's like, yeah, we're still technically, we're just in another part of the Occult Crescent instance. We're not in a separate instance, like altogether. It's odd. That is true, Scolaris. You do need to do this in order to get the rest of the notes. Look at all these notes I have to trade in.
Need to keep following the lemmings. Follow the lemmings.
I'm curious, how does... Do I have Phantom Black Mage? No, I don't. I'm interested how Blue Mage
I think
works.
that's one of the silver ones.
Yeah, I think I have... No, I need one more. I need to get the pants, but I have extra silver to buy. Oh, nope, this one first. Buy the souls. Give me damn spoils. This is just arrow. Interesting. I'm gonna do necromancer. I want to heal myself. I don't want Gentleman yelling at me the whole time. I swear, every time I get into this Discord, everybody's a friggin' everybody turns into a cryptid. You've got Raya Homo Superior. I'm not gonna say that word because I don't know if it's a slur or not. It's just too close for one. Lemur is claustrophalic. My friends are interesting people. Get away with this one? Yeah. Why are you torturing him? Uh-oh. We've lost Gentleman. He went. Fight him. Oh, he just DC'd. It'd be funny if I could drain a party member. I've been talking so much, my throat is raw. That's what happens when I rely on Nest members too much to carry conversations. I'm not used to it myself. Thank you, Yoshi. I appreciate it. Takes an interesting person to know an interesting. Well, that's what I'll keep telling myself when I'm surrounded by all these weirdos. Then I suppose that still applies to me. Excuse me. Big yawn. Drained. I'm going to die because he's not here to yell at me. That's alright. So it'd only do it if it's on... It's weak to it. Strain touch potency. So hang on. Deals absorbs a portion of damage dealt. Grants strain touch. It's only for 6 seconds, so I need to be faster with it. I see. is gonna go off one more time. Dang it! Oh, dude, I was hanging in there just in case. I didn't want to hit it too soon. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Jeez Louise. That hurt like crazy. I really need to still talk to somebody at Square. Whoever is flipping in charge of server ticks. I say that as I get away with a pretty egregious server tick. Oh, so I did it. Do they have to be weak to the element in order for the drain to work? The wording is a little weird. So I thought with drain touch it would let me drain unless I don't have the passive yet. Exactly, Yoshi. Such is the cycle of the Final Fantasy XIV player. So if I hit Drain Touch, then I have Drain Touch. I don't know. I'm surprised Zent hasn't come back yet. I hope he still gets his loot. Needs to get back here. Yeah, F's in chat. Zent's gone. Internet exploded. Oh, I'm getting sleepy though. I think we call it there for the night. Also, because it'd be really funny if Zentleman just came back and nobody was here. No. Yeah. I'm gonna log off. Support the channel if you'd like. Patreon's a great way to do so. You can check out the game I'm working on. Exclamation point call to Ascension. I'm actually going to, for those of you who are sticking around, if you like gamer subs, this is going to be just first come, first serve. All right? I can't do giveaways. I'm really bad at them, but for anybody who wants it, hang on. I'm gonna put this in a notepad so I can mark which ones have been used. So if you like gamer subs and you want to save some money, I'm gonna do two. So one's gonna be for the YouTube chat, one's gonna be for Twitch, and I will allow you a chance to give you a few minutes here while I talk about the rest of my sponsors and all that good stuff to open up your cart, and one of you, whoever's fastest, will get $10 off your order. Otherwise, you can save it for later if you don't make it in time. So, Gamer Subs has all kinds of stuff for you. The caffeinated stuff has creatine, it has protein bars, it has ramen noodles, it has caffeine free if you just want a decent flavor, which I love them. Just Melon is my favorite, so I'm a big honeydew fan. Oh, is he back? Or what happened? I don't know what that sound was. Oh, you played with it. Nice. Thanks for joining. And yeah, Patreon. Get early access to videos. Some extra perks in there. Director's cuts, all that stuff. Same thing on YouTube channel members. All right. So if you want $10 off. This one's for Twitch. And this one is for YouTube. I'm hoping that they still work. I've been sitting on these for a while. They should work. I haven't used them myself. There you go. Put that in. That's a code for you. Shimada again. Dude, you little brother. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I'm trying to save you money here, and he's just giving me more. I guess I already gave you the balls you wanted. So yeah, use those codes if you'd like. Yeah, that's it for tonight. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm either going to be playing this or I'm going to be doing the whole PNG tuber, getting that set up on stream and just chatting with you guys while I work on art stuff and try and replicate Archie's style via tracing, because I'm not asking her to do anything else. So, or maybe maybe I commission you, Shimada, and give you your money back. Or that could be the next, instead of gift subs, I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, thanks all for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your night. God bless you all, and we will see you next time.